Hey mamas, welcome to my channel. It's Sadi the Boss Mama, aka Sadia, and today I am here to have a long awaited conversation with you guys. Not more so of really just opening up to my subscribers, because I'm about to start doing things and I just really want to be so open with most of the things that I'm doing. Accepting yourself is something you have to do in order to prosper. And if you don't know, I am a self-love coach. So I advocate nothing but self-love. I would like to just tell my story, basically give you guys like a little brush up and things like that, and just help you guys be able to move forward, accept your past, move forward. Okay, it's okay. You have to realize, hey, it's okay, it's going to be fine. It's not the end of the world. When I was younger, I would say from second grade on up to like high school, it went from like getting bullied to more of just like girls just picking, So from second grade up until like middle school, that's when it was like really, really, really bad. But I had a skin condition, and basically I had like this hyperpigmentation on my face, and I'll put pictures up so you guys can see, and like people would talk about me, and it was not just on my face, it was all over my face. I mean, not all over, it was all over my body. So it was on my face, my body, like everywhere. So yeah, I got picked on a lot, bullied a lot. People called me like names that just hurtful names. I got called ugly so many times. At one point in time, my mom even called me ugly. I got put into a spot where I felt like I didn't have anyone. Like nobody really wanted to be my friend. If someone wanted to talk to me, it was pretty much like an outsider. Like they don't really talk to those people either. Like they're different. I wouldn't really call it an outsider, but someone that's different, they would be the type of people to talk to me. I remember one time in second grade, I went to go be with a group of girls, and this girl was like, "What are you doing, Sadia? You don't need to be in here. Get away from us." And that right there just really, really, really upset me. And that was in second grade, and I am 19 now, so obviously if I can still remember that, then that means it was pretty hurtful, and obviously they don't remember that because it's not them. Who cares? Whatever, move on. Exactly, that's what we're gonna get to, guys. But like I would just get these names. I would get the worst names. I would be so quiet, because if I talk, what if they talk about me? Like what if they say something? It was always like that. So I didn't have any friends. Every single day I would come home and cry. I would want to kill myself because it was just so bad. I didn't understand why I couldn't be accepted for just who I was, No one really wanted to talk to me. It was just really, really, really sad. So one day, this was the end of sixth grade, I came home to my mom and I was like, "Mom, I really would like to," no, I didn't tell her that. I was like, "Mom, I have something I want to tell you. I've been getting bullied," and I just started crying. I broke down in tears and started crying. And she suggested wearing makeup, so that's what we did. And makeup made it worse. People would be like, "Oh, well, you just had spots the other day, so like, what happened to your makeup? Like, I mean, what happened to your spots? Like, where are they at now?" Like, they would try to be funny, obviously. Back then, I would say I would cake my makeup on my face. It wasn't all about highlight, contour, all that. That was not a thing back then. if I knew about that, you know, if I could do it right now like this, then I would. And they probably would still talk about me, obviously, because people have to talk about people. It's just who they are. No matter what you're doing, someone's going to talk about you. And if you're doing something good, then baby, that's a good thing they're talking about you, okay? Because you're doing something. So talk, let them talk. But anyway, so yeah, it was so bad that the teachers talked about me. I wanted to run track. The track coach was like, why are you doing all that makeup? You're gonna have bad skin, you're gonna have holes all in your skin, you got too much makeup on, you take that makeup off, black people don't wear all that makeup. And you know, it's just like, it made me really feel like, oh my God, I can't do anything. Like, I was just so torn to the point where, I mean, like, I felt so insecure. I was very, very, very insecure. I couldn't get a boyfriend. I thought I was ugly because everyone said, you're ugly. So I had this program in my head, like, I'm ugly. I can't get no one likes me. Everyone's talking about me, and I'm not gonna be accepted because I am ugly. That was my thing, and I went with that, you know. That's all I knew. I'm just some ugly girl. And if a boy tried to talk to me, I would go buy him things, you guys. Like, I would literally have to buy him something to kind of feel like, is he gonna like me? Is he gonna like me because I bought him this? That's how I thought back then. That's how I thought I could win someone, by buying them something. And no, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I remember, like, in 8th grade, I kind of got a little tap, just a little better. I started, like, I joined the club with my friend because she told me to. And so now we just go in places. So that was a great thing for me because I was already, like, dressing different.
Okay, this is Island's TSA chapter, and this is our 3D print interview.
I started wearing, like, hair color, like weaves, hair color, just because I wanted to be different. You know, people thought it was a problem. They hated me for that. They hated me for wearing weave like this, like that. They hated that I was dressing like that. You know, I was just like this stylish girl that wore makeup every single day, wore the ugliest makeup, the cakiest, ugliest makeup ever. And it was just like, yikes. Looking back on it, it's so funny to me because, like, oh my God, like, why did you wear that? Why did you put that on? But anyways, so, like, once I joined the club and started going places, like meeting new people, people flocked to me. People love my energy. I was able to be myself because those people didn't know me. Like, did they really care? Like, she got on makeup. Like, what she got on makeup for? Other people are not gonna say that. They're strangers. They don't care about that. And that was one thing I love. You know, like, people will just flock to me. They say they love my energy. I'm a butterfly. Like, I just make friends, and I can make them all laugh. Like, they'll just stay by me and cling to me. And I didn't understand why they would do that, but the people in my hometown wouldn't. And the simple fact is because, one, I'm a black girl that wears makeup every day. So it's something different for the black people here. It's so different, you know, like, why she's wearing, you know, like, she thinks she's that. Like, because when a white person did it, it was so cool to them. I did it, yuck. So it's like, people don't want to see you high. They want you back where you was. So they want you back on level 1 and not 10, okay? So I'm gonna keep on, just gonna tell my story, and then we're gonna break it back down, because I want you guys to know that you are beautiful, you are loved, but it all starts right here and right here. High school, it was worse because now I'm in a new school with different girls. These are older girls I don't know, like I don't know them, and they will talk about my makeup. I didn't have any friends we didn't go to the same lunch. I had this one friend, but we never went to the same lunch. So I would literally sit at the table by myself, quiet, hoping no one talks about me with my head down. You know, I'll eat with my head down. Like, I was a very timid girl. Like I said, first of all, I don't want anyone talking about me. Two, I'm gonna already assume that you are, though, because I'm already so insecure because of what you guys did in the past. So I'll just sit there. And I would actually hear people talk about me, though. There are people really talking about me in my face. They just wouldn't like, oh, hey, Sadia. You know, they'd just be talking about you. So I'm just eating and listening to them talk about me. And I'll just go on. It was really bad. It was like every single day. Like, oh, she's wearing different color makeup while her makeup doesn't match her skin. So, you guys, I took it upon myself. Me and my mom, we went to the mall one day and we went to Belk to like test the makeup out. And she was like, yeah, this is, you know, this is definitely your skin tone. So that just goes to tell you that it's just jealousy, hatred. You know, these are people that have to talk about someone else because they're down below. At the time, I had no idea. At the time, I did not know that. Because I was young and just already naive. My mom tried telling me, but obviously I was just so broken. I didn't know, you know. But this was like a everyday thing for me. They'll talk about my hair, makeup, outfit, every single day. And every time I would go to a class like this, it was JROTC. It was a bunch of ghetto girls, a lot of ghetto girls in the class. Like, I'm not trying to talk about them, but they were ghetto. And like, they were loud and just so annoying and didn't have any respect for themselves, nor the teachers. I remember I was sitting down and like 3 girls got on the table, stumping their feet at me, like just talking about me, like on top of the table, all in my face. And at the time, I was just like, I'm shaking. Like, I don't have nobody. And I'm not gonna fight. Like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not a fighter. And for one, I didn't want that going on my record. Like, I don't want to be that person because, trust me, what do they call it? Character goes with you forever. Your reputation goes with you forever, no matter what good, how many times, what you do good is gonna stay. That one bad thing people will remember. Like, one time in middle school, I accidentally hit someone with a clarinet. Like, people still remember that. But anyways, off topic. But yeah, so I was to the point where these girls would just really bully me, and I didn't have no one. They knew I didn't have anyone. That's why they did it. So I was just so mad that day. I cried and cried. And I told the principal. Obviously, the principal, they didn't do anything. There's nothing really they can do. They can talk to them and they'll still do it. So when I mean I hated school, I really hated school. I missed so many days of high school. I went from being like a A student, A, B student to kind of like a D student. I let people get to me. And at the time, I didn't really know how to control it. But I let people's words take over my mind. And I quickly reprogram it to this all negative perspective. So I hurt myself. And I can't say others did it because I did it. I let them do it. I gave them the power to make my grades go down. I gave them the power to miss so many days in school. I gave them the power to do that. So it was nobody's fault but mine. It was just so bad to the point where, like, we had this not history test, but we had a state science test, and I failed it like 3 times. I couldn't pass it because school at the time was not on my mind, and I used to love science, but I couldn't pass it. I wasn't focused. I had let people really just destroy my life, and I shouldn't have, but at the time I was definitely weak. Definitely weak. So I didn't have the greatest GPA. I didn't get to do sports like I would have wanted to because of people talking about me. I didn't really have a boyfriend. I lost my virginity to a guy that I didn't care about because I thought of, if they don't like me and I don't like them, nothing can happen. So because of me getting bullied, I did a lot of damage to myself. I would sleep with multiple people. I just didn't care about myself, you guys. I will make stupid, irrational choices. Although years go by, these people, obviously they forget about it. And then they're like, oh, hey, can you do this, do that? Because they forgot about it. And that's why it's just so funny to me. Like, oh, you're asking me to do your makeup, but you was like in high school picking at me. But yeah, it's called life. But like I said, getting bullied really made my self-esteem super low. Like I said, I would have sex with people that I didn't care about. I didn't do good in school. In high school, I did not. No, I didn't plan myself. And then later on, like in 11th grade, 12th grade, that's when I started applying myself and realizing this has to stop. Take control over your life. Please, take control over your life. That's what I started doing. And I got better. I got happier and better. But I still made some bad choices even after that. And then one day, I decided this is not what I want. No, I don't want to have sex with people to make them feel happy. I want to feel happy, I want to feel like I'm good enough because I know I am. I just have to really do it for myself. So today, make a list of make a list of negative things that happened to you, negative things that was said to you, that you really thought you believed. Like I said, I thought I was ugly for so many years. I thought I was freaking ugly and unworthy of love. Like I'll never find love. And just recently I got on the love track. Like, you know what? I don't deserve this. This is a no. I'm not doing this no more. Blase. So really make a list of things that people have said to you in the past that kind of hurt you, made you feel like you really are that type or whatever, it may be. And then decide, are you ready to love yourself? Are you ready to stop lying to yourself? Are you ready to stop saying what other people said about you and realize that you are more than that? That right there, it might take you a few days. And it's gonna take time, but the first step you need to do in realizing I want to love myself is to really let go of the past. Let it all go. Yes, it happened, and I must say I'm glad that it happened because I am able to talk to different people now, to tell people my story, to be able to help people. Because if it never happened, then I would not be here today telling you guys anything about self-love. I probably will be doing something else, obviously, because I don't know about it. I don't know about it in that perspective. I can't say, oh, I was bullied if I wasn't. So I'm glad I am here today to help someone know you're worthy of love, but it really starts with you. You have to know to accept your past and let go. And like I said, it's going to take time. I even started going to counseling because it's going to take time, but you know that, hey, you don't want it no more. So you're not going to do that no more. You're done. It's in the past, and it happened for a reason, because if it wasn't going to happen, it wouldn't have happened. Everything happens for a reason. You have to know, you have to say, well, what can I learn from this? What can I do now? Etc., etc. And like I said, Now I'm a self-love coach, and hi, you know, I accept who I am, I accept what happened, and I'm ready to move forward. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to accept my past, chuck the deuces up, and go on to the next one. Because your past does not define who you are today. It does not define. Well, you know, in a way, I would say like my past made me stronger. I really would say that. Like, my past made me stronger. Because now I feel like I'm able to take the BS from someone. So if you say something to me, it's really not going to get to me. Because now I have thick skin. So I would say the past does define you in a way, you know. I'm stronger. It made me stronger. And that's it, you know. So decide today, let go, take a deep breath, and you know, like, and let the universe know you're ready for something better. Write your affirmations, do your self-love routine. It all starts with you. Take it one day at a time. Do not speed the process up, because this is going to be a process. It's a never-ending process. Really getting to know who you are is never ending. Getting to just learn more is never ending. But just know that you can do it, and it's one step at a time. It's one step at a time. So mamas, I want to say thank you guys for staying this long, and I hope to catch you in my next video.